My neighbor's daughter was really trying to grow an apple tree from seeds she had found inside of an apple, but she could not get them to germinate. I knew instantly what the problem was and why they wouldn't sprout. Let me tell you what it is. You see, I told her she would not be satisfied until the seed is stratified. Okay, I didn't really say that because I couldn't think of a cool rhyme like that at the moment, but I did explain stratification, why it is important to apple seeds and many other types of seeds out there. Stratification is some type of environmental process that will actually break the dormancy of a seed. So whenever you pull an apple seed or many types of wildflower seeds or even some types of acorns out of nature, and you just plant those, they don't exactly want to sprout all the time unless they've gone through specific processes that get them to sprout. Stratification will happen naturally out in nature, and it involves different types of environmental conditions that will then trigger the seed to break dormancy and germinate. In the case of apples, it's going to be moisture and cold. So if that seed were to fall to the ground in the fall, it would then be probably buried by some leaves or snow, and it would experience cold, damp conditions, and then it would start to break that dormancy, and then it would germinate in the early spring. So you can replicate that at home by taking those seeds and putting them between some wet paper towels and then sticking them in the refrigerator. Check on them about once a week to make sure that they are staying moist and seeing if they are going to start germinating. But usually within 3 or 4 weeks, you'll start to see something happen. And apples aren't the only types of seeds that require stratification. There are other types such as wildflowers that grow in northern climates. Plants do this because they don't want those seeds to immediately germinate when they hit the ground, because oftentimes it's going into winter and they don't want tender young plants being exposed to harsh winter conditions. So they have this timed release process that will cause them to sprout in the spring whenever conditions are going to be more favorable. Now, not all seeds need stratification. In fact, most tropical plants do not have any type of stratification process. Things like tomatoes and peppers, for example, do not need this dormancy period. So check online, check that specific seed packet, and see if you might need to do something a little bit different to get those seeds to germinate.